So LeBron last night, he is now 4-0 against the best teams he's played. And he had a, typical LeBron night statistically. But in all 4 wins this year, here's the thing to look at. In all 4 wins for LeBron James, here's the stat or the number that I notice. Cleveland has led in all 4 wins after the first quarter. Why? There's urgency. This is Michael Jordan after his 5th title going into his last year. Now, because I've been watching the NBA so long, I remember stuff like this. MJ's team started 8-7. They won the title that year. Now, how is that possible? Michael Jordan never took a day off. He had a 7-for-23 game and a 12-for-39 game. He wasn't very good. Why? He probably didn't have a great offseason. They just won his 5th championship. For really talented people, success comes more easily. For a talented attorney, for a talented realtor, for a talented salesman, success is easy. And after conquest, you get bored. And LeBron James, 4 times this year, has faced a team in the East he considers a threat. The Celtics, the Wizards, and Giannis in Milwaukee. In all 4 of those games, they lead after the first quarter, and they win the game. And then against Atlanta and the dregs of the East, they have been awful. It's a real thing, man. For some people, success is so easy. After 10 or 15 years, boredom sets in. Last night I watched them. They tightened up their bench, didn't play as many guys, came out firing all cylinders first 8 minutes, and you're like, oh, yeah, they're playing a team that they think with Giannis, they'll play in the playoffs. Kristine with the news.
No. Turn on the news. This is the Herd Line News.
Giannis Antetokounmpo was recently the biggest free agent in the market in terms of he didn't have a shoe deal.
Right.
So he is now re-signed with Nike, and part of the deal includes a creation of a signature shoe. It'll be the Giannis 1 that will be released during the fall or holiday seasons in 2019. It takes quite a while to put a shoe together. But remember, he said a few days ago he doesn't need to be in LA. He's fine. He doesn't know if he wants to change. So I think this just shows you don't necessarily have to play in a huge market in order to get a shoe deal.
Here's the thing with him. He's gonna have a year where he scores 40 a game. I'm not even doubting that. But I think, this is one of my things. Like, my whole life of watching the NBA, there have been guys who have been remarkable scorers. That doesn't mean they change cultures. Giannis, to me, is that guy. Porzingis in New York is a better overall, more skilled basketball player, but may not score as much as Giannis. Giannis is, if you give the ball to Giannis within 6 feet of the basket, it's over. Oh, it didn't matter if LeBron it's over. He is going to be, I think he's going to have a year where he scores like 40 a game. But I'll still take a more skilled basketball player.
So you remember LeBron posted his cryptic Instagram post with the Arthur the Aardvark
meme or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's his hand clenched
thing.
So yeah, have you ever seen Arthur the Aardvark?
No, I have not. I'm sorry.
It's a kid show.
Okay.
I heard it's still on. I feel like I watched this, so it's been on for quite a while. So LeBron was asked to explain this post, and here's what he said.
Nah, I like Arthur.
Oh, come on.
That's okay, right? All right.
Now, I'm going to add to the conspiracy because I looked up the lyrics to the Arthur the Aardvark theme song, and it's all about coming together. And one of the lines is, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message, and it comes from the heart. So maybe, let's say he was watching Arthur with his kids, and he heard those lyrics.
He thought about his own team?
Maybe the team needs to come together and make things better.
I didn't think it was about Kyrie. By the way, there was Jason McIntyre brought up an interesting thing yesterday that LeBron works out with Eric Bledsoe. Mm-hmm. LeBron wanted to play with Eric Bledsoe, and in the last 48 hours, Eric Bledsoe got traded to Milwaukee, and that could have been the mood.
That could have been too.
I don't know if it is.
Wouldn't it be nice if he just told us rather than the cryptic, weird?
Did you look at his face though when he did that though?
Yeah, he's laughing.
He's laughing at us. He thinks it's funny. He's toying with us.
So Draymond Green also put up a tweet. He said, FYI, people should really stop making assumptions. I'm still trying to figure out how y'all made Bron's post out to be about the Celtics. Why does Draymond Green care?
I do. I think a lot of these guys. By the way, you notice a lot of these guys doing the tweets are on great teams. They're just like goofy and having fun and bored.
Think of things to do other than troll.
I know, but people troll. I was making
know.
fun of Jason Whitlock yesterday. He was saying he took your side. He's like, LeBron is ridiculous, and I'm like, Jason, have you ever used social media to troll? He goes, yes, but I'm doing less of it now. And I'm like, and you're older. I think social media. Let me say this. I think social media, one of the very definitive qualities of it is trolling. Like, I think there's people that's the bit. I would never do it. I'm not into it. But I know people that troll for a living, and it's
What a terrible life.
Well, it's not what I would do, but I think NBA players, I think some people see it as a device to troll. And that's okay. That's not my thing, but I think there are people that literally just troll our president. And they troll the previous president. That's their business model.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from the newest show on FS1, First Things First, with Chris Carter and Nick Wright.